Hello, yarn tubers. Welcome back to Woobles Crochet with Dana and Benji. See those ears right there? That's Mr. Benji right there. So today is a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know what's in this Advent box, stop watching because I'm going to show everything. I actually did this video once and then I accidentally deleted it. So let's do it again. Some of you are going to groan because of this Advent. The only other kind of yarny-ish style Advent I have ever done was last year. Robin over at Roaming with Rover did an Advent like package and it was worth every penny. She put so much into that. And so this year, like, I've never done like just one of those companies yarn Advents or any crochet related Advents until now. Oh, this thing is huge. I did the Woobles toy workshop. And I got to tell you, I did not want to like Woobles. I did not, because when I first I gotta lift up my seat. There we go. When I first saw Woobles advertised online, I just felt sick to my stomach, like, oh, that is going to be a terrible thing for beginners. Well, after my little experiment with giving Woobles out to our other cruisers when we went on our crochet cruise in April, I've decided Woobles are pretty cool. I hear the arguments. One was, you know, the instructions are online, they're on a video, and a lot of parents are trying to cut down their screen time. But I tell you what, for the screen time I would give my child, I would rather it was instructions on doing a Wooble than scrolling Facebook. It's just a little point that I'd like to make about that. And also, these Woobles start out with a magic circle and you work into the magic circle. And the beginning of this pattern is actually worked for you. It's worked for beginners. They've done the magic loop and then they've done the first round. And at first I thought, well, first of all, why are we doing projects with magic loops in them for beginners? And second, if you're going to teach somebody to do something, let them do it. You know, teach them to fish. Don't give them a fish, right? Well, I soon learned by doing my own Wooble and watching the others do their Woobles that by the time you're done doing your first Wooble, you know how to do a magic loop and how to crochet into it. So those are some pretty big, you know, arguments against Woobles. And I'm not saying my points are right and yours are wrong. I just personally, I feel that this is a really great way to introduce beginners to crochet. Now, let's get this opened up. I think it opens up this way. Like I said, I've already gone through this. I tore up the first little package and threw out the garbage, so the recipient of this might be a little disappointed in me, but yeah, here's what it looks like. And then on this side, this one opens up, and that box right there, I kind of tore up. It says open me first. And what is in that is a really cute tin and a crochet hook. I'm assuming it's a 4mm because all the other hooks in this box are 4mm. Okay, and then you open up the other side, and here's, I don't have them all faced up the right way, but here's what it looks like. Knocking everything over. Woo! Ah, it's a big box, you guys, with all of these boxes inside. So I am going to, remember, this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to know what's in your box, don't watch. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Got to get this one out so that I can get number 1 out. And I think I ripped open the okay, see what I mean about it being like the first round started for you? That is what you'll find in the beginning of these in the beginning of the instructions. Okay, there's a 4.0mm hook, some stuffy stuff, and all the instructions, all the woobly bits. And this has the QR code on the back side for instructions. And then these yarns, there's a little bit of white, a little bit of this, I'm going to call it a buttery color, and this dark brown. So that's all in number 1. I'm going to put it all back because somebody's going to enjoy this. Okay, there we go. And stuffy stuff and a hook. Get that hook in there, close it up. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Yeah. Number 2. And there's all kinds of little fun surprises. There's things written on the boxes, all kinds of fun things to read and enjoy. Okay, so here's the card. Make this tiny toy candy. And on the back side of this card is the QR code for the instructions. Here's the yarn, and there's some stuffy stuff. Okay, so that's number 2. Put that back in there. Okay, 2 goes right there. And 3, let me get 10 out of the way so I can get 3 out of here. Here we go. 3. I can open this up. Okay, and this one came in like an envelope. And I think I tore open one of the envelopes. One of those I tore open the envelope. But this is a tiny yo-yo. And I'm not going to open up this package. But it's not very big. So there's just a little bit of yarn in there. And a card with the QR code to the instructions. So that's cute. That's number 3. Okay, 3. 4 is over here. Oh, and at the end, you guys, it is so awesome at the end of this. So stick around for that because I was shocked. Okay, Dasher Dash. Dasher Dash. Anyway, okay, let's open this up. We got some stuffy stuff. We got our envelope with all of our woobly bits. And what this is a, see, I don't want to open this up. The alpaca. There's an alpaca in behind this window. Stuffy stuff, orange yarn, lighter yarn, and a hook. So, all of that is in number 4. Okay. There we go. And 4 goes back over here. And 5 right here. And there's, like I said, there's all kinds of fun stuff to read on the outside. Hooks, yarns, stitch markers, emergency candy canes, elf dust. Okay, so this one comes in a package. And on the back of these, it says festive things come in teeny tiny packages. So this is a tiny spinning top. Fun, 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 fun. Somebody's going to have a lot of fun with this. Okay. 5. And then 6 is a little one on the side here. Let's see. Open these up a little bit. Okay. 6, and this says tinsel net on it. Operated by elves. Okay, elves. And this, festive things come in teeny tiny packages. This is a tiny toy boat. There's 6. And then 7 is over here. That's a big box. Let's see what's in there. Okay, this off-white kind of an ecru, and it's got the started round in there. 4mm hook, a little bit more yarn, and this is a caribou. There's kind of a little picture of him on the back, but that's a caribou. So, putting that back, all of that back, and put this in there, and put it away. Number 7. Okay, number 8 is over here. These are fun. These are so fun. Okay, another pouch, and this one is tiny toy blocks. So there is number 8. 8. I don't know which one's 9 and which one's 6. I'm going to say this one's 9. Who knows? Who knows, you guys? It's hard to tell. Okay. Tiny toy car. Very cute. I'm just going to call that one 9. Okay. 10 is a very big box. Some stuffy. There's the woobly bits. This is I gotta read her name. I think it's Betty. Betsy, the elf. Okay, so yarn, and a big one of pink, and another 4mm hook. And you know what? It says Betsy on it, so that's pretty cute. Okay, that goes there. Put these back. Get down in there. Get down on it. Okay, sorry. Getting it all back in there for whoever gets this. So that was number 10. Let's turn 3 so it faces the right way. 10 faces the right way. Okay, here's 11. Ugh. Give me room. These are just so cute, you guys. Okay. This got me. This one really got me, you guys. See, it's got like this foam on top. I'm just going to bring the whole thing out. It's a snow globe, you guys. It is so darling. I love this. They really did a good job on this. Almost as good a job as Robin did on hers last year. Not quite. Robin did a good job. Okay. 11, and there's one more left. Number 12. Let's see here. And this is cute too. This is so cute. So this is another toy. It's these two on a sled on the snow. And this is one of those cars when you pull them back, they'll shoot forward. So fun. So somebody is going to have a really good time with this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that initially the idea of Woobles is just kind of cringeworthy, thinking about teaching beginners. But I'm telling you, they have done a really good job of doing it. And yes, there are valid concerns, I would say, from many experienced crocheters, but for the most part, I just feel like this is really a great company. I really like the Woobles. And I didn't want to like them. I didn't want to like them. So what do you guys think? Let's hear all those, pros and cons. How do you feel about Woobles? Were you like me in the beginning when you saw these? It's like, no way. You do not teach beginners like that. And then I found out it really works. In my experience, from what I've seen, it really works. It doesn't teach them every single thing about crochet, but it really is a great start, I think. And as a certified American Crochet Association instructor, I've had to concede when it comes to Woobles. So talk to me in the comments. Tell me if you're ordering this. If you think it's a great gift for a new crocheter, give me your thoughts. Okay? Okay, I love you guys. Bye.